Hey y'all, hey! So in today's video, I want to show you how to make some beautiful window bags. So let's go and get into it.
A journey through time.
So in today's video, I want to show you how to make some beautiful window bags for any occasion actually, okay? Only using double-sided tape and cardstock. So let's go and get into it. To start our bag, we're going to need a bottom piece. First, let me show you the cardstock that I have. So we're going to do a love bag first, okay? Okay, so we're going to do this one here that I got from Hobby Lobby. This has love wrote all of it, all over it. I think it's so pretty. So one of these are going to be for the front of my bag. And I'm going to use another one for the back of my bag. These sheets are only 69 cents, okay? And if you catch that 40% off sale, then it'll be cheaper than that. So you need two of these, okay? And then pick out, if you want your sides to be this color, then you would pick out another sheet. I don't want my sides to be this color. I want my sides to be this color. So I grab two of these for my side pieces, right? And then I grab one of these for my bottom piece, okay? So now that we're caught up to speed, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, 5 sheets to make this bag, okay? So first of all, you want to cut 3 of your sheets, the bottom sheet that you want for your bottom and your 2 sides, okay? They're going to be a 12 by 8, all right? So, of course, this is the 12 side, and I've already cut it, so we already have the 8, okay? So once you do that, you'll go to your scoring board and you will score this 1 inch. Okay, I've actually done this one already. You will score it 1 inch on your scoring board. So you'll have these 2 sides to go down. All right, but I'm going to show you again on another sheet. So first I need 3 8 by 12 sheets. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score for my sheet so at least I'll know where to cut it at. Okay, so here's 1. So you need an 8 by 12 sheet. So now that I've scored both of these, I'm going to bend it, and then I'm going to cut it right here on the line, best that I can. Okay. So now I have another 8 by 12 sheet, and then I have one more 8 by 12 sheet that I need to cut right here. Okay. I'm going to move these other pieces off to the side. So now you should have a total of 3 8 by 12 sheets and 2 12 by 12 sheets. Okay. All right. So this is going to be your bottom. You're going to score this 1 inch on both sides. Okay. If you're using a scoring board, it's 1 inch and 7 inches. All right. And you'll get this. Okay. So the same for these, okay? So first, these are going to be our two sides. So I'm going to bump this up here. And yeah, my line, me and my cutting, y'all already know. All right. So this also needs to be a 1x7. So I'm going to go and score this where it needs to be scored at. Okay. And this one as well. You need 1-inch sides on both of them. Okay. All right. So once you've done that, this is, yeah. These are still your sides, okay? So now, let's go and fold that first. Let's go to make sure that we have a nice, crisp 1-inch side on both ends. Okay. This one. This one. And this one. Now, this one, we're going to move to the side because this is going to be our bottom. These two are going to be our sides, okay? So we got to do a little bit more work to these. So now, you need to turn it the width of 12 inches. I'm going to turn it this way because this is the straighter line. And you need to score it 3 inches, okay, across. And where you scored it at that 3 inches across this is going to be the bottom of your bag. And you're going to understand why I say that soon, I promise. Then you're going to turn it this way, back up this way, right? And you're going to score it 4, okay? And you're only going to score it down to that line that you made right here, okay? So this here should only come to right here. Hopefully you can see that score line. So let me fold it so you can see it better. That line right there. This line right here should only go to that score line right there. Just like that, okay? That's one of your sides. All right, we're going to do this other side the same way. I'm going to turn it on the 12 side, 12-inch side, and we're going to score it 3 inches. All right, and then we're going to turn it this way. And we're going to score it 4. And we're going to stop right here where that score line is. Okay. Right there. All right. Fold this in to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to. And then we're going to fold this in to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to. Okay. And it is. All right. So we'll move that to the side too. So we got all those scored. Now you're going to take the back, one of your biggest piece for the back of your bag only. Okay. Okay. And you're going to, mine has words, so I need to turn it this way. And you're going to score this here also at 3 inches. Okay. All the way down. Right, just like that. Okay. And so now we have all our pieces scored. So now we're going to move this here for a moment out the way. And we're going to get some double-sided tape. All right. bone creaser and find that double-sided tape. There we go. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to put some double-sided tape on the 1-inch sides, okay? On every single one of these 1-inch sides. I'm trying to see if I have any tape wider, but I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna have to use this. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead on, and because I don't have wide tape, wide double-sided tape, I'm gonna put more than one strip on here. I'm gonna put 2. Okay. Okay. So I got it on one side already, and I'm gonna put it on the other side. I tell y'all, I can't ever put something on straight the first time. So I have to try it again. Now I'm just debating if I want to put a second piece on, because this is definitely gonna hold like I need it to. Now, if you want a window in your bag, I suggest you go ahead on and do the window before you do anything else to this bag, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. Why am I doing that? I'm gonna do a window on this bag right here, this particular bag. I think I'm gonna leave one strip. I was gonna do more than one, but nah, I'm gonna leave one strip. Um, so on your sides, do the same exact thing. Put you some double-sided tape on them. All your little 1-inch sides that you have. Just try to make sure that your tape don't go past your paper. Okay. This one here is done. I'm going to do one on this one now. I'm just cutting the extra tape off that is not needed. Okay. So, try to look at it this way. Okay. So now you need to do a 6-inch piece. That's one piece I totally forgot. Okay, so grab you another sheet of paper. Okay. And let me move this aside. Bring your scoreboard back. And score another 1-inch piece. And I'm going to show you what this is going to be for. Let me think. Yeah. So you're going to score a 1-inch piece, a 1-inch line. All right. And then I'm going to score it again at 2. All right. And then I'm going to take it off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this off at the second line that I made, the 2-inch mark. Okay. As soon as I find a good way to turn it to do it. Okay. So we're going to take this piece right here, fold it, of course, like it was. Make sure you have that nice little crease in it, okay? And we're going to put it back on our board for a moment. And we're going to score it at 6 inches, okay? Okay, so now that we've scored it at 6, we can cut this right here at that crease. All right, and then put you some double-sided tape on both of those. Okay, do the same right here with this one. Did I put it on the right side? Well, it'll be fine. I should have put it on the side that had color, but that's fine. Okay. Raise it up a little bit because it's overlapping on my paper. All right, so now we have all those together, right? So I was telling you guys that I'm thinking about putting a window on this particular bag. You don't have to though, all right? So this is our back piece. The window, of course, would be on the front piece of the bag, right? So I'm thinking of making a, let me see. I want the window to be that wide. Yeah. We could make this a really big window, or we can make it small. I'm trying to decide that right now. Why am I having a hard time? I do not know. But I do 2 inches, right? It would still have a good sized window on it. All right. So now, if you're going to do a window on your bag, you need to go ahead on and decide exactly how big you want your window to be. Okay. Right now, I'm looking at 2 inches all the way around. I could do 1, but I'm seriously thinking about doing 2. All right, let's just see. I did 2 inches from the top, right? So I'm gonna do a score with a 2-inch mark. Do I want to do that? I probably shouldn't have scored that 4 down, but that's a 2-inch mark. Just to give me some type of guidance to what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start here, right here, bring it down. It's probably here. And come down to here. So all I'm doing is gauging how I want this window to be cut out. And the best way to do it is whenever you're scoring your paper, you'll already know exactly where to cut your bag at. Okay. And I think I'm doing okay by doing it this way. But I'm going with the 2-inch marking. If anybody's wondering, how wide I'm going with this bag. Just trying to make sure I can find all my little creases that I put in here. But I think I can. I can't see this one here that good though. So right. Okay. So now I'm gonna turn it over so maybe you can see it better. This is my window space right here. So what I've decided to do is go with 2 inches all the way around. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is cut this window out first. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna try to do a clean cut. Probably should have put my ruler here first. Because y'all know me with these lines. It's still not on here clearly. But we're gonna see. Okay. See if I can get this out without tearing my paper. Yep. And there we have it, y'all. We have our window or our bag. Okay. So now Before I do too much, I'm gonna go ahead on and we're gonna start putting some of this together. Okay, and then we're gonna put the window on. I'm gonna raise this up just a tad bit. Y'all pay me no mind, okay? um, so first things first, I need our bottom piece, okay? That's gonna be at the bottom of the bag, which is this piece right here, okay? So when you do it, this here should be facing upward, just like this, okay? So when you put this on your bag, am I saying that right? Yeah, this is faced upward, all right? So the first thing you're gonna do, we're gonna put on the front of our bag right here. So peel off your tape on this first piece, on this first side. And remember, you know your bottom from your sides because your side not only have the 1 inch, but also has the crease down the middle of the bag, which is right here. Okay, so don't mix that up with this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our front piece to our bag and we're going to put it on here as straight as we possibly can. Okay. All right. Just like that. So when you raise it up, hopefully it's not sticking like mine is. You should have it it should be just like this. All right. So you're going to flip it over on this side, flip your tab up, and you're going to grab the back of your bag. All right. The back of your bag has this one crease in it. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick the back of your bag to the bottom of this, just like this, just like you did the other side. Okay. Making sure the white is on the inside of the bag. I'll peel that off really quick. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did to the front, to the back. Line it up nicely. Okay. Just like that. Sometimes you can't get it perfect. Like me. Because this thing here is not on here good, but we're going to keep it going. If you miss the edge just a hair like I did, you'll end up cutting this off, but I'm not going to cut it off right now. Okay. So then you can open up your bag, and this is what you should have right here. Okay. So then you're going to come to the side of your bag, right? This is where these little tabs come in at. So these are going to go right here. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to take this piece right here and we're going to hook it to the bag just like this. Let's see if I'm telling y'all right. Yeah. You're going to turn it the opposite way and do not hook it to the outside of the bag right here where the crease is. These go in here, right in this little piece right here. Okay. Right here only. Okay. So take your little strip off. Take your paper. Stretch out for me. And try to get it to stick where you need it to stick. Which is right here. Okay. So this is what I meant by I put the tape on the wrong side, but nevertheless, it's still fine. But if you want everything to be white, then you would put the paper, you would put the tape on the colored side and put it in like this. Okay, that's the only difference. But it's not gonna make or break the bag. So we're gonna come over here and do the same exact thing. So go ahead on and take the paper, the tape off. I'll fold mine down. It's easier for me to do it that way. Try to make sure. Okay. Line it up to your edge. All right. Just like that. All right. So now we're going to put the sides on. Okay. So on your sides, what you're going to do first, take the inside of this part right here, and you're going to stick it to this part right here, just like this. Make sure you can see this. This is how it should look. Okay. So, but before I do that, I want to cut this in a little bit at an angle so it don't give me any trouble when I'm trying to apply it to my bag. You know how the side pieces like to hang over. Okay. So now I'm going to take the tape off. Now, when you're doing this, please make sure the bottom of your bag, you see how this bag is folded? This is what needs to be down here at the bottom, okay? Open it up a little bit. Do not put it on this. What I like to do is just lay the tape paper down, right? Start from one corner, and hit it down there, and work my way to the other end, like this. And rub it in. Okay? So now we have that one side on. Okay? Flip it over. And we're going to do the same exact thing. Make sure your folded bottom matches with this. Okay, so take the tape off. It's laying down really good for you. Make sure this is base going outward. That's laying down. Okay. I like to start from one end. Work my way down to the other end. Just like that. Rub it in. Good. And boom. Now, this actually did good without me cutting it, which I'm surprised. Okay, so now, y'all, what we got to do, because we want a window in here, we got to put a window in here. So let me grab the sheet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just size this sheet up how I want it. I'm going to go ahead on and cut the extra off right here first. Okay, so I got that part up. So now I'm just sitting here sizing it up, and it's still a little too big. So now I'm going to cut some of the side off. Okay, just like that. And your sheet does not have to be as big as my sheet. This is not necessary, you know. You can cut it actually down 2 sides if you want to. And that's perfect. So now what I'm going to do is take some double-sided tape and put it on it. And then I'm going to place the sheet on my bag. So that's what I'm doing right here. And tape on all the needed sides. Okay. Then I'm going to take all the tape covering off. One more over here. Just like that. Then I'm going to apply my window. Make sure it's where I need it to be. Because once it sticks, it sticks. That's that. Okay. It's in there. Okay. So now, if you did not want a window in this here, then you could skip that whole step right there. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to line up your back to this, okay? Meaning, let me flip it over where you can see this. You're going to take your tape off and you're going to put these together. Okay, you're going to lay them side by side. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to see if I can get you guys at a better angle. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm definitely going to try. See it good. I'm pretty sure you got what I'm saying, but I'm going to do one side and then I'll go sit back down. So right here, you're going to take this side after you take the paper off, and you're going to run this up against it and glue, let them stick together. Okay, that's what you're going to do on all 4 sides. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm going to come back around here and actually do it and show you. And I do like to start from the back first, so we're going to go ahead on and pull the tape off of this side. Oops. Okay. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to fold it in like it's supposed to go in. And you can't see this. Okay. Fold this in just like this. I'm going to bring this up. And I like to start from the bottom and work my way up to the top of the bag. It just makes more sense to me. Okay. And it's on there. So then you're going to do a nice little crease to make sure that they are touching like they're supposed to. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I'm talking about. You see how it's touching? Okay. So you're going to do the same exact thing on the other side of your bag. Make sure your flap is on the inside. Start from the bottom. Well, you can start anywhere you like. I prefer to start from the bottom. Maybe that's what I should say. But do whatever, is comfortable for you. So once you get that on there, okay, lay it down and just make sure that they stick, okay, that it's flat on both sides. Okay. And then you're going to do the same exact thing for the front, okay? I'm going to take the paper off. Fold it in. Bring it up. However you like to do it, okay? Whatever works for you. I say do it. I'm going to stand mine up so I can see it, so I don't make a big mess. It's very easy to do while showing it, for sure. So all I'm doing right now is just trying to make sure that it is sealed really well with the double-sided tape. Then I'm going to come on the other side and I'm going to take that white tape off and we're going to do it one more time, okay? Fold the tab in. Make it all the way up. Then go on the inside of your bag and rub it. Make sure it's secure the way you want it to be. Okay? So as you can see, we do have a bag, right? Okay, so this is where the little side things come in at that I was telling you. To go like halfway down, okay? Now the back of the bag really don't supposed to, the front of the bag, I'm sorry, don't really supposed to be going flat like this, but the back of the bag do. So that's where our little thing come in, the creases and all that stuff that we did, okay? So what you see me doing now is I am just making sure that the bag will fold like it's supposed to. Just like that. Okay. You see that? Look at that beautiful bag that we just made. Okay. If you have anything hanging over the bag, any little pieces or edges, all you got to do is just plop them off. So now I'm gonna, while I have my bag closed like this here, I'm gonna go ahead on and punch me some holes in it. Make sure you don't punch the holes on your side, okay, while you're doing this. So look out for wherever that is. I like to put my finger in here. All right, just to, so I know. And I think I'm gonna punch, I'm gonna go down a little bit lower and punch the hole right there. And that's to go all the way through, all right? Now, I don't always get this part right as far as them being exactly like the other one, but I get it pretty close, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Now our bags have holes in it. Now we can actually put a ribbon through it. We can also put a card on it. Open it back up so you can see it's a functional bag. And then you can put you a what am I trying to say? Some cardboard at the bottom of it. Okay. If you want it to have that little bottom piece. But if you look inside, it is a perfect bag. Okay. I've already put a little handle on the back. And I'm gonna do one for the front. And I got these here. I usually use this on my coat boxes. Um, I have a pack of it's just one long thing of it for $2.99. It wasn't $2.99 when I got it, but yeah. So, but before I put that on, I'm gonna make some type of little tag to go on it. So it's a love bag. I cannot talk tonight. So what I was thinking about doing is, whoops, I think I just messed it up. I was thinking about putting a little heart on it. Maybe stick a little hole in there. Not necessarily have to be that, but and then I'll probably take this and bump this up against it. Let's see if I could cut out another one. Just like that. Where it can actually be two. It don't have to be one. Let's see if I can line this up. Just like that. And then I could actually use these as to and froms if you want to. You don't have to go this route, or you could actually just buy you some labels for your bag. The sky's the limit. You already know that. So this other piece, I'm going to go ahead on and run my rope through here. And then I'm gonna knot it before I do the other side. Or you could use ribbon. You don't have to use anything like this here at all. I'm just using what I have on hand. Okay. So I just knotted it. You can see the knot in there. And before I put the other side in, I'm gonna run the little hearts. You know what? I could have did a gold. Hold on. Just had a thought. Let's see if I got enough of paper to do it first. Sorry, y'all. I just had a thought. This gold would look really good instead of this color right here. So let me try this. So before putting these on, you can, like I said, you could put the to and from on there if you want. Or you could just leave it as it is, blank, and just let the person that's giving it to whomever they're going to give it to put the to and from on it. Right now, I'm jacking up this heart. Okay. Feel like this heart could have been better than this, but this is what we're working with, okay? So I'm going to just go around it a little better than this because I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to go ahead and fold it a little bit. Yeah, fold it a little better than that. See if I can get it to cooperate. If it does not, then I guess we're going to have to go with my original plan in the first place. This is just something that popped in my head while I was doing it. Okay, that part don't look too bad. Is it going to stay? I don't know. I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas. So you could go with the original color, like I said, or you could put the gold on it, you know, just to bring out the colors a little bit because of the color of the bag already. So it's just nice to put your hole in there. Same way I just did the other one. And y'all just have to look past my little heart because it's a pitiful little heart, but hey, we're just trying to make it look cute, especially for the video. Okay. Okay. I got those two pieces on. And they can just hang off the side right here. And then I can put this other, run this through the hole up here. And then I'm going to tie it in a nice little knot. I can pull it all the way through so I can get my hands in there. Pull the tip off of it so it could be pulled down a little. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay. You can get as creative as you want with these. Okay. You don't have to make a giant bag like I made, but this here is a 12 by 12 bag that you can put anything you want in. Okay. Anything that you might have. I thought this was cute. And that's going to be coming out soon. I told you guys I was working on a Valentine's Day concept bag. My key to my heart bag. All right. This is a key to my heart bag that I came up with. I have not put the ribbon or whatever I want to put here to hold it. This is a very heavy duty bag. Now see the beautiful key, and on the key, that's what it says, key to my heart. I love this bag. I'm so proud of it. But I also want to show you guys how to make this one, okay, with the window. All right. And just imagine you can make as many of these as you want. You can make them, you know, to match your gifts, really. That's what I love about this idea. All right, so I have a total of 2 beautiful bags already that I made. The one I made with you guys, and then an extra one. So this one here is the beautiful white, off-white roses on it. And I use the same color on the side as I used on our love bag that we made. Okay. These bags are 12 by 12 bags. All right. And of course, the one that I'm going to be featuring on my website for Valentine's Day is the one that I personally customized myself for Valentine's Day. Now this one here still has to have its handles put on, okay? And For the to and from, I'm probably going to use 2 little keys, okay, hanging from it as well, so they can have a to and from on the keys, along with a beautiful handle. Okay, this is a very heavy box, very, very heavy. I am so proud of this box. I really am. So this is one of the ones I'm going to release on my website once I get enough of them made. Okay, and then once I put them on there, once they're up there and they're gone, then they're gone, y'all. So I will mention whenever I get ready to release these. So you will be able to snap you some if you want some. Okay, only if you want some. But anyway, these are the bags, and I already showed you guys how you can fold them and everything. Okay, so they're very functional, just like the ones that you buy in the store. Okay. Um, So if you have the time and you want to make a bag that matches your concepts, I say go for it. All right. If you have the time to do it. If you don't have the time and you need me to do it, then you'll have to let me know. Most of the time, some of these bags will be on the website and some of them will not. Okay. But again, I look forward to hearing from you guys and letting me know what you think about the video and the bag. I appreciate you watching. See you on the next video.